Hey everyone, Jacobs here. Today's topic is 10 MCU characters who are basically immortal. Please subscribe before continuing to explore the world of cinema with us. Some MCU characters are so difficult to kill that they are essentially immortal, even though they aren't actual gods or goddesses. Few heroes and villains in Marvel's universe can genuinely be said to be invincible, because almost everyone has at least one enemy that can bring them to justice. But for those characters, it's not often that they encounter someone strong enough to penetrate their defenses. The Marvel Cinematic Universe currently has a large cast of notable characters from comic books, including Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. Without a doubt, both rank among Marvel's strongest heroes. Despite having so much power at their disposal, either one of them may be destroyed in a fight relatively quickly, if exposed or preoccupied. It's difficult to envision any of them recovering from a direct hit from Thanos or another opponent on his level. Having said that, the MCU does have heroes and antagonists with the strength and inherent toughness to withstand even the most crushing assaults. Hulk. True to his reputation as the strongest one there is in Marvel Comics, the Hulk is a force to be reckoned with in the MCU, with Thanos being the one character able to beat him without much difficulty. The Hulk has become into one of the most terrifying figures on Earth over time, thanks to his destructive rage. Hulk's ability to deliver powerful blows and absorb them equally as well is a big part of what makes him so terrifying. Although he can certainly be harmed, he can withstand the majority of strikes and continue to fight. Banner said himself in the Avengers, he discovered firsthand that a bullet to the head isn't enough to rid the world of the Hulk. Attacking Bruce Banner may feel like the one surefire way to eliminate the Hulk permanently, but the character instinctively transforming into the Green Goliath whenever his life is at risk leaves his enemies with few weaknesses to exploit. Uatu the Watcher, an ancient entity who first appeared in Marvel's What If, is a cosmic observer that has existed for countless ages. Uatu typically avoids getting involved in violent situations, earning him a reputation for non-intervention. But as his encounter with Infinity Ultron proved, Uatu is far from helpless. Though Uatu didn't win the fight, his ability to hold his own against a being possessing the complete Infinity Gauntlet without any weapons of his own is a testament to his unparalleled strength. And given that even Infinity Ultron was unable to eliminate Uatu, it is worth considering what it might take to truly eliminate him. Wolverine. Despite his reputation for battling opponents as tough as the Hulk in the comics, Wolverine isn't all that powerful. In contrast to other characters that can face off against the Hulk in one-on-one battles, he is actually surprisingly frail. The combination of his healing factor and adamantium skeleton affords Wolverine the ability to accomplish that. Hugh Jackman's character in Fox's X-Men series, who will soon be a part of the MCU in Deadpool 3, possesses both of these, giving him the ability to endure a lot of punishment and bounce back from any injuries he gets. In Logan, it was demonstrated that losing his healing factor removes this sense of invulnerability. But as long as his abilities are still present, Wolverine is one of the most difficult characters to kill. Deadpool. Although he doesn't have the benefit of an adamantium skeleton, the merc with a mouth is just as tough. Deadpool, who is portrayed by Ryan Reynolds, has a healing factor that is actually better than Wolverine's. He recovers more quickly and is capable of recovering from a variety of injuries that would be deadly to someone else. Due to this, Deadpool is practically unkillable, making him a challenge for heroes as powerful as Thor, Thanos, and the Hulk to defeat in combat. Deadpool would probably lose, but killing him would still be difficult. Thanos. The Mad Titan isn't invincible per se, but he's unquestionably one of the MCU's toughest enemies to beat. Thanos' Titan physiology endows him with considerable amounts of durability, in addition to his physical power. Thor learned this the hard way when he used Stormbreaker to strike Thanos in the chest, but was unable to instantly kill him. Even yet, it appears that the only one way to effectively kill Thanos is to chop his head off. Of course, not just any weapon can achieve this. His two deaths in Endgame required a large group of heroes to trap him and Iron Man to use the improvised Infinity Gauntlet to instantly end his existence. Captain Marvel. On the big screen, Carol Danvers' limitations haven't yet been well explored. Captain Marvel, who was formerly regarded as the MCU's strongest hero, drove Thanos to use the Power Stone and provided Thor with a suitable enemy in Season 1 of Marvel's What If. Because of her immense raw power, killing her seems like an almost impossible undertaking to complete. She might be capable of being killed, but until the Marvels, if ever, we won't know what it would take. Abomination. Emil Blonsky, aka Abomination, evolved from a defective variant of the super soldier serum that produced Captain America. He is exceedingly powerful and resilient. That is understandable given that any person widely regarded as the Hulk's greatest enemy would have to be both. Abomination was finally defeated by Hulk after a fierce duel that lasted many minutes, and in which it became clear that Hulk was the stronger of the two. But because Abomination survived the battle, he will be able to reappear in future projects. The fact that he survived a brutal beating from one of Marvel's most powerful heroes says something about his level of strength. Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock has the physical toughness of a god, but isn't one like Thor, Hercules, or Loki. The Golden Gladiator can engage in rigorous, furious combat with strong Marvel characters, absorb a lot of hits, and emerge unscathed, much like his comic book equivalent. Adam took a lot of abuse in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3. The fact that he was stabbed by Nebula proved he may be seriously hurt, but it seems that some rest will be enough for him to heal. Nebula. The cyborg nature of Nebula was highlighted in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3 as a major benefit to Star-Lord's team. Nebula appeared to be practically unkillable throughout the film, recovering from injuries that seemed fatal. Nebula's body is able to mend itself, replacing damaged and distorted pieces of her body and putting them back in position, so the punches she received from Adam Warlock, a figure with Thor-level power, didn't keep her down. Dormammu. Despite being the main villain of Doctor Strange, the Lord of the Dark Dimension was never defeated in a traditional sense. This is since Dormammu was simply too strong for Doctor Strange to defeat in the MCU. Dormammu, at least in the Dark Dimension, is an almost insurmountable enemy. Doctor Strange's sole option was to use a time loop spell to convince Dormammu to leave Earth alone willingly, because he is resistant to most types of harm. His ability to draw on the energy of his world to empower himself. So, which characters do you believe are most likely to be the strongest? Let us know in the comment. If there's any topic that you want me to discuss, please comment below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also turn notification on. See you in the next video.